Hi guys, let's look at a school games management system. This is a program that will ensure that you fix students in various games. Like for example, if I need to allocate student various games, then I just go to sport list here. Then I'll be I am supposed to enter the class, like for example, to enter West. That is form to West. So guys, this is what happens. You have your students here, so I can just fix this one. This is will be doing volleyball, then handball. This one will be doing handball. Let me say this one will do soccer. This one will do badminton. This one will do table tennis and rugby. And you can still add more here. You can still add more games. So once you do this, you just hit on game 1. Then you will see the list of students. Volleyball we have 2. So if I need to go to game 2, handball I have 1. And you can see really in handball I have 1. But if I tick all of them, that is in handball, then I go to game 2. You'll notice that I am increasing the list as time goes by. So this is the module for game allocation. Then once I cross this one, I can be in a position to capture sports here. You see here I have volleyball, handball, soccer, badminton, lawn tennis, etc. Later on, you may wish to change. Like for example, you may wish to allocate athletics. Probably you want to do athletics. So you can just come here and write 100 meters. Then you can just come to this point and have walking race. Then you can have something different like cross country. So the system is automatic, whereby now if I cross this one, then I go to sport list here again to West, like that. You see the system is adjusting automatically. This now becomes 100 meters. This becomes walking race. This becomes cross country. Then if I hit on game 1, you see now automatically the system adjusts. So it is not a matter of you have to redo the system. The system is automatic. That is the games allocation for students. Then we go for to school. That is counting of the points. Like for example, if I need to go to school control, this pop-up will come over. Then 2022, I choose form 2. Like for example, form 2 North. This one is just to allocate the schools. So if I go to this module again, this is the school details capture, whereby you can be in a position to see. You see now you have 100 meters walking race. You can assign points. Like for example, here you can just assume these are schools. Right now I can go to register schools here. If I do register schools, I am supposed to have this menu here to help me do that. So once you do the schools here, once you do the school name will come here. You can have the school code, term, and the year. Then you can assign the points. Then later on, the system will calculate for you. Like now, if you add the points, the system will automatically add the points together here, so that you can be in a position to see which school reads in points. So basically that's how the system will be doing. So I'll be taking you through how to come up with that system from scratch until the end. Hello guys, let's create the games management system. So you launch Access, that is you launch Microsoft Access. Then this is our games management system. Then let's have games management system. Management System Pro. Then after doing that, you launch the system. So we shall start by creating the game headings. So you go to this point here, then you shall have a game ID, game ID. Then we shall have, this is auto number, the primary key. Then we shall have game 1, we shall have game 2, game 3, game 4, game 5. Let's have 5 games. Then we save this one here. So we save this one, we save that one. So this is games capture. Then once you do that, you open this one. So this is where you shall have your games like hardball, we shall have volleyball, we shall have soccer. Then you can also have lawn tennis, and you can also have table tennis. So that is the first table that we shall have. Then the next one, after having done that one, we shall have to create another one. So we go to create, here, then table design. So once we are in table design, we shall have to create now we shall have to create another table here. So we go to spot lists. So we shall have admission number of the student. This is the game assigner. So we shall have student name. Then we shall have, we can have class, that is the student class, Then we shall have, can have something like the term, can have the current year. So for the current year here, we shall make it automatic. In that the year will be allocated automatically. So you go to, this is number, then you go to default value. Here you type year, then you open the bracket, date, that way. So that is what we have there. We do that. So that one will insert the year automatically. For the term, we can put default value as term 1, Then student class, that remains admission number. This is the primary key, can have it as a number, and we shall only have numbers there. Then from there we need to have the we needed to have the fields. That is, we shall have, like now we can have sport 1, sport 2, sport 3, sport 4, sport 5, and sport 6. Then this is yes, no, data type, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. This is the where we shall tick the students according to, this is yes, no, according to the sport or the game they choose. So this is the students details. Then on the same note, we can have the places where we shall enter the points. So we can have G1, G2, G3, G4, G5, G6. Then this is number. This is where the points will be inserted. So guys, after doing that one, save that one and cross it. So when we have student details here, we can have several students captured that way. So we can have James Peter, we can have Benson Collins, we can have John Kemani, we can have Otieno Peter, we can also have Janet. So these are our students. This is the class, student class. Here we can have 2 West, can have 2 North, we can have 3 Kenya, can have 2 West again, we can have 2 West again, 2 West again. Here there is some space. So you see this one is automatically captured. So this is what we have. This is what we have as our table. So the next thing here is to create the form. So just go to create, then we have to go to form design. Then we choose our record source as student details, like that. Though later on we might change it to query, and for that case we can just create a query design. We have student, can just use the wizard, create query wizard, shall have student, then send everything to the right, finish. So this is our student query, student details query. So for the form you can have it as students filter. So I go to student filter, right click, go to design view. Here I choose student query. Query is more conducive. Right click, go to form header, like that. Then save this one. Then go to design, go to add existing fields. Hold shift, bring all of them here. Then cross this. So here we can have these ones cut, we paste them up there. Can also have these ones, go home, cut, paste them up here. Then from there just go and arrange these ones accordingly. Student details, we have class, we have term, we have current year. Then from there we have these ones. So these ones I needed to undo here. So I needed to remove these ones. So delete. Then from there just arrange now these ones here. Can arrange them accordingly. These are the fields we need. So we just go to that point, arrange them. Remember, we need to have an automated system whereby when you change games, these ones we don't require them here. So when you change the games, the system will automatically adjust. So here we need to have these ones. These ones we can just delete. So we have admission number, we have student name, we have student class, we have the term, we also have the current year. This is what we have. So just drag the mouse, go to format, give them, just undo, go to format, give them some color. I need them to be black, then I also need it to be bold. Then after doing that one, I need to come down here and pull this up to that point. Then go to design, go to property sheet, change this form to continuous. Here we need to have it as choose form. Here should default view continuous, so that when I run it will be as attractive as you can see. So here we need to tick this, but we need our system to take the fields automatically. So what you need to do, you need to use a DLOOKUP. So I go to this point, click on the text box. So I draw the text box, I remove this. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need six text boxes. So I can copy this 1, 2. These are 2 now. I copy paste. So I have 4 now. Just bring them, just arrange them here. So this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. You see? So here, here now I need again to can copy this, copy paste. So I need to come to this point, bring this here, bring this here, and bring this here. So that's what we have. So far I need to arrange these ones accordingly, like that. So guys, from here we need to read this table using DLOOKUP. So what I need to do is just to click here, then I just come to, or I can just opt to use a notepad here, so that you can see it clearly. So DLOOKUP, open the bracket, then put some quotes, and then square bracket. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for G1 from a table, comma, from a table called games capture. So games capture, that way, then close the bracket. So this one will read the games. So whenever I change the games here, the names of these games, it will automatically come here. So that one I paste. So again I paste here, just change this one to G2. So I change this one to G2. Again I paste here, then change that one to G3, again paste that one, change this one to G4, again I paste that one, then that is G5. So again I paste there, then this becomes that is G6. So guys, after doing that one, we can just run, see for yourself. The table is the system is reading. So in future, when you change this one to 100 meters, this one to walking race, it will automatically adjust itself. So I just need to remove the coloring here. Just go to design, properties, then here back style, transparent, then just go to format and give them some color, like that. So guys, when I just come here, you see now the system now is reading automatically. So I just need to come and pick the sport or the game the student is undertaking. So that is a first part of the system, whereby we shall be dealing with creating of the selector, the student selector. That is number one. Then the second thing, you see here, students are mixed up in classes, so you need to do something on that. So you right click here, cross all, yes, go to query, then just go to where the class is, down here, class, enter class, you just filter, enter class, enter class, then I save that. So when I just come to this point, you see it first of all telling me enter class, so I just come here and type waste. So it will filter. I only have my 2 waste, so that I can be in a position to filter that. So after having done that one, creating that module, that is the module for selecting the students, I may need to have forms, reports of handball, volleyball, soccer, etc. So I need to go to design view here, just go to create, then report wizard, then I need to have admission number, I need to have admission number, student name, class, term, and year. Then next, finish. This is the report I have. You see, this is the report I have. I needed to edit it, so I just go to this point here. Now I have my report. So this is the year. So, but for the year, can just take the year here. Can have the year there. Good. Then drag this, go to page format. So that's what I have. I go again to format and bold. This is now my report, or my list. This is student lists. So once I do that, now I can be in a position to come here and type to waste. You see, now it will produce list for to waste. But what I need to have handball, etc. So I just come to this point, bring this. This is the current here. So it's also not so important to have it there. So I can just pull this down, then come to design view, then include a text box. Remove the label. Then here, remember we had our D lookup, so I just come to this point. I D lookup game 1. This is for the first game. So the first game will appear here. Then once, for example, I just come to this point, we write to waste. You see, now it will say handball, but here students are mixed up, so I want to filter only to have handball. So what I do, I just go to design view, then I go to design, I go to properties, then event. Here I should read report. Then here we shall just go on road, then event procedure, hit the 3 dots. So from here I'll just type me.filter. So I'll just type me.filter equals to whatever I'm filtering. So I'm filtering game 1. So game 1 equals to true. Game 1 equals yes. That way. Then me.filter on equals to true. That way. So this is the code I needed to have. So I cross this, then go back to access. So if I click on this one, to waste, you see there is nobody who has chosen handball. in 2s. So let me just confirm. Let's go to 2s. 2s, you see it is true. There is nobody who has chosen Hadibo. So if I click on one, James Peter, then I go to this one, it should produce only that one. Let me just confirm that one. 2s. 2s, we have John, we have one who have chosen 2s. It should really produce game one. Let me just go to this point. Game one, yes. Here we need to confirm something. It is not G1 but S1. It is S1. So I go back here. This is S1. This is S1. So now it should work. So when I go to this point, 2s, you see I have James Peter who is taking Hadibo. So you continue doing that. So this one you copy, I copy, then go to this one. This is spot 1. So I paste, I copy this, paste. So this is spot 2. Now having spot 2, we shall just go and edit that. This one becomes game 2. So this is game 2. It is reading game 2. But on road here, choose report. On road this becomes 2. So that becomes 2. That means it will, this one will read the next game. So when I run, this is 2s. This one will read the variable. You see now it is reading game 2 and really filtering game 2. So when you go to this one, 2s, like that, I tick 3, taking variable. So when I go to this S2, this is 2s. You see it will give variable, those ones who has chosen variable. So you do the same, paste. This is, you go for S3. Then for S3, you right click, go to design view, change this one to G3, this one to G3, then go to report again here, hit the 3 dots, change this one to 3, so that now that one leads the next game. So when you go to this point, 2s, it will read soccer, it will read the third game. So paste again, we go to S4. I have written 54. S4. So S4, right click, go to design view. Again, this one leads, this is 4. This leads game 4. This will read game 4. Then go to this point again, report, hit the 3 dots. So this one now becomes S4, like that. So these are our 4 reports. So when you come to this point, west, you see now this will read Ron Tennis. So the system is working perfectly for that case. So we just go to design view here, design view, then we can have our heading. So this is our games management system. You click outside, then inside, go to this point. So this is around 36 format again. So this is our games management system. So what you need to do here is to bring this closer. So this one will just have somewhere there. Then we need to put some reports. So I need to put my reports here. So I go to design, take the button, go to report operations, open report. Next we are reporting S1, so that is spot 1. Finish, we go again, draw the next one, report operations, open report. Next S2, that is spot 2. Finish, then again design, you draw. This is report operation, open report. Next S3, next This becomes S3. So finish. Then we draw our fourth report. Just go to report, open report, next, S4, next. This is spot 4. Finish. Then change the color of this part here. Just give it a different color. Here we can just have it that color. So I need to arrange these ones so that they look organized. You can also change the color format. Just go to this point. You can make them red. So when I just go to this point, I go to 2 west. Or 2 west. I needed to have 2 west. So this is what I have. Let me just close it, then open it. So I go to this one. I needed to have 2 west. So this is what I have. So when I come to this point, you see now I can be in a position to have my reports available. My reports are available for that case. So that is the first part of the game selector. So the next one is to now come up with the games capture this. So you just needed to create a form for that. So create, just go to form wizard, games capture, send everything to the right, next, columnar, finish. So this is what we have. This is where you use this form to feed the games and to change them in the future. Where you want to change, you just change. Like for example, you change this one to walking race. This one to 100 meters. So when I cross this one, I go to this one. You will notice that this one has changed. Walking race 100 meters, and also this one will change to west. See now this one walking race. So the system is automated. When you change from the first part, everything changes. So the next thing is to copy this, then paste that one. This one now we can just call it as points entry. So for the points entry, now you just go to design view. Here you remove these ones. You don't need these ones, so you delete. Then again go to design, go to add existing. Now bring G1 to G6. You bring them here. G1 to G6, remove this. Then arrange these ones here. So this becomes, that one goes there. Then this one goes there. This one goes there. This one goes there. And then we have our G6 somewhere there. Then do the same. Go to format. Format again, board. Format board. So pull this upwards. Then go home and run. So still you shall have this one, 2 west. You see now we can be in a position to enter points for 100 meters for any other game. As you change them here, you'll be in a position to enter marks. Sorry, not really marks, but points. You'll be in a position to enter points. But for on the same note, you can also be in a position to do the total. Like for example, if I remove this number 6 here, this is game 5. I needed to have the total, so I go to design. I take a label. This is total points. So once I do that, I can just go again to design, take the text box, remove the label of the text box. Then here you just type equals to G1 plus G2 plus G3 plus G4 plus G5, yeah, up to that point. So this is the total. This is where I have my totals. So when I run here, then I type toWaste like that, I can be in a position to key in the points earned by various students or various schools. You can change that part to have to be schools. So I have that one. You see now I have 50 points. So the points will be added as students do the sports. See now, like that. So the system will be in a position to show the points and also the other part. So on the same note, you can now just opt to change this one to be school name, school code, and probably location or any other thing that you would like to see. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Remember to subscribe and also remember to share the videos, and also come again on my channel and see what's new. Download copies of these databases from my website. The URL of my website is just below this video. Thank you.